Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Sparks Comics here, and today I'm going to show you what I picked up at one of my local comic shops. I did a lot of digging in those long boxes and I think it's good. So stay tuned, gonna get into that. But first, if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button. If you want to be notified of the videos, hit the little bell. It'll send you a notification when I post a new video or when I go live. Gonna try to do some more live things in the future. Hit the like button for this video as well, and drop a comment below when we're done with this video. All right, let's get to it. Alright, welcome back everybody. Let's dig into this haul that I got from my local comic shop. I'm going to go through some random stuff first, and then I've got some kind of themed stuff. So let's get into it. So I got this Crescent and IO #1. They made their first appearance in New Agents of Atlas #1. But this has a cool cover of them here, so I wanted to pick this up as well. It also features the Future Avengers in it, which I think the series of these has that. And so these Future Avengers, we've got an alias of Kodak, Hurricane, Charade, and Twister. So who knows if we'll see them ever show up in like regular continuity. That would be cool. They're kind of sneaking in some first appearances through these books. Next up is Droids #1. So this really cool to find out in the wild. It's a newsstand. You know, it's not in the best condition, but it's also a newsstand, so that kind of gives it a little bit of a push. So it's really cool with R2-D2 and C-3PO there. Figured I'd pick that up. Found Ascender #1. So I think this book has some possible movie or TV show production. I think that was what's going on with this, but I also heard really good things about this book, and I wanted to go ahead and be able to read it. Not sure if I'm gonna like this art. It looks like it's watercolors, but you know, harder to visualize what's going on. Kind of cool though. I don't know. I'll dive into it and see what I find there. I picked up another cover for American Ronin #1. Looks like I read the issue. It looks like a really good one. I'm gonna add it to my pull list, and yeah, I don't know. Looks like it's gonna be something cool. So this was interesting. So there's been some speculation about Black. And I found Black #1 for cover price. This is a variant version of it. There is a definite spine tick here. Actually, multiple spine ticks. So, you know, it's not a 9/8. But let's see. The variant cover by Ashley Woods. I think that's what this is, because this is variant covers by Ashley Woods and Tim Smith III. So yeah, it's interestingly, parts of it are in color, parts of it are in black and white on the inside. And then I picked up this one because it looked like there was some controversy over this cover, which I can definitely see with the slave, Negro, colored, and thug titles on here, and it's you know, they're getting mug shots. I can see the controversy over this. Again, it's got a bend spine tick, but this one's more pressable spine issues, I think. So I picked that up just because of the speculation on that. I can't remember. I don't think this is Songbird's first, but I could be wrong. But either way, I wanted to get this as a cool Songbird cover, and I'd love to see her show up in the MCU. So this is just my own personal pick there. I got Alpha Flight #1. This is a newsstand version, and $10 for a book that with some pressing could be really nice, honestly. I'm seeing maybe 1 or 2 real bad spine ticks where, you know, they break the color. Otherwise, I think these are some pressable defects, and we could get somewhere there. This next one, Old Man Hawkeye #3, but it's a variant version. And so this variant is the Mighty Thor variant. And if you look at what's happening on this cover, you see that it's Jane Foster Thor, fighting the unworthy Thor. And this could be something that we see happen in the MCU. If Jane Foster is going to become Thor, is Thor going to become unworthy? And that's how she ends up wielding Mjolnir? It's a possible thing that could happen. I thought there was another version of this also going on that was a Divided We Stand variant. So interestingly, there's multiple covers that have this going on. So I picked that up just because I thought, that's a cool concept there. I also got Amazing Spider-Man 35, which is part of the this variant's part of the connecting variants that tie into the Spider-Verse series that happened recently. I think Spider-Man Noir might have had a cover. Maybe I don't remember who else had covers for this, but I have one of them, and it's the Spider-Verse one. So I wanted to start getting the rest of them, and it's Spider-Gwen cover. So super cool. This one, with everything going on with Star Wars speculation and Star Wars shows and all that, I thought this was a really cool Mace Windu cover. And there is, I think, something that happens in this book, but it's not anything like significant. But I liked the cover for Mace Windu, and so that's why I picked it up. He definitely needs his own solo series or movie, because I think he has probably a pretty cool story that could be told there, and they haven't gotten to tell that story. Also picked up Dark Avengers #1. So if you know where it sounds like some parts of the MCU might head, if they ever bring Norman Osborn in, we could see the Dark Avengers form. So that's why I'm picking this up. It's not the greatest copy, but it's like a reader copy. I want to read the story because I never did. So then we have Spider Island #1 from Secret Wars, which I picked this up because of its Drunken Chat Son on Friday night. Now I don't really 100% remember why, but I think there's this Spider Island is different than the original one, and so there's something with that maybe could show up eventually in the MCU. Now this one, I believe this is this origin of Star-Lord in 0.1. And so I believe, because I think I've read the trade paperback that had this in it, this is when we see Star-Lord's mom die, and when Yondu's ship picks him up. I could be wrong, but I believe that's what happens in this. I know there's something important there, but I believe that's what the reason is. I saw it, its cover price, had to pick it up. We got Guardians of the Galaxy #5 and #6, which is the first appearance of Angela in the MCU, I believe, which is also her first time joining the Guardians of the Galaxy. Now, this is a character I would love to see come to the MCU. I'd love to see her on the Guardians of the Galaxy. She's an awesome character. She's when they brought her into the MCU, she was labeled as Thor's sister, and I think that's just such a cool idea. You know, we've got Thor, we've got Loki, we've got Hela, who is Thor's sister as well. Why not bring her in and throw her onto the Guardians team? Because, I mean, if you look at the team that we've got here, it's Gamora, we've got Drax, we got Rocket, we got Groot, we got Star-Lord. Iron Man's on this team, but I don't think he stuck around for the whole series for this one. And so I think that would be a cool thing to bring her in, put her on the team. You know, we're probably getting Warlock into the Guardians of the Galaxy at some point. So I think she would be perfect to bring in. Found another Superior Spider-Man #1. I don't know why I'm picking all these up all of a sudden, but I keep finding them, and so this was cover price, so why not? And this is Superior Spider-Man #25, which has a really cool Venomized Superior Spider-Man, so I believe he is Venom in this situation. This is a Ramos Delgado cover, and I haven't gotten to read a lot of Superior Spider-Man. This shop actually pretty much had like the whole freaking run just sitting in a box. So I'm gonna go back at some point and try to pick up the rest of the run. I've picked up a couple more. This is a cool Goblin versus Goblin cover here. We got Green Goblin and Hobgoblin. Really love this. I don't know if this was during the time that Hobgoblin was good after Axis or not, but either way, super cool cover with the possibility that Ned, that's in the MCU right now, Ned Leeds, actually becomes Hobgoblin down the line. I don't think that's him here. I believe that's a different Hobgoblin, but still, Hobgoblin is a cool thing to go and look at. And then also Superior Spider-Man Team Up #1. I thought that was a cool one to pick up. Now these two are spec from It's Drunken Chat Son. This is the first appearance of the Beyonder in his human form, which they like to call the David Hasselhoff form. So he is first showing up like that in Secret Wars #2, Secret Wars 2 #3. So that's a cool one to find. This one was solely because this is such an awesome cover with a Venom. So this is Old Man Hawkeye #5. Really cool cover. Let me see who does the art on this cover. Cover artist is Marco Cicchetto, who Cicchetto does the art on Daredevil right now. So really cool artist. I like his work a lot, so super happy to pick that up. Ravencroft #5. There's a team that forms in this one that may be interesting to keep an eye out for. I don't remember the name. Maybe we see it here at the end. We do have also the Cortland Cassidy will return in King in Black. We see God is Coming. So this all, this ties into the King in Black. Oh, Janice, there we go. And Janice is Madam Viper, Monica Rappaccini, Malcolm Colcord, G.W. Bridge, Contessa Valentina, Allegra De Fontaine, who kind of looks like she's, I don't know who she is exactly, but she kind of looks like Frankenstein's wife or bride. And James McDonald Hudson, who I believe was from Alpha Flight. But yeah, I think Norman Osborn is working with them on this whole thing with the Ravencroft Asylum and his secret projects, which we are seeing in Amazing Spider-Man number 49 and 50. So I figured I'd pick that up in case something goes on further with that. Now this one's a cool cover of Dr. Aphra and Hera. So Dr. Aphra 18. I just picked it up because the cover. I was not reading the series, but I like Dr. Aphra as a character from what I had read in the Darth Vader and Star Wars series, where she first showed up. I unfortunately stopped those series and, haven't seen a lot more of her story, but I really liked her when she first came in. So I think she's a cool character to pick up and read some more about. This was cool to find. It's Vision and Scarlet Witch number 12, which is the first appearance of her children, who later become Wiccan and Speed. So this was cover price. Or not cover price, but like $3 or $4. That's what this LCS seems to charge for all of the back issues. He did give me a deal and took a certain amount off, so that was kind of cool. This one I picked up because it's got Sentry on the Avengers. This is that team here, and with everyone talking about Sentry recently, I figured why not. Also, be cool to read this. Also picked up the New Avengers number 53. And so this one is when Dr. Voodoo becomes the Sorcerer Supreme. Let me double check. I believe that's this one. If I'm wrong, that would be a little don't want to tell you guys the wrong thing here. But I believe that is this one. And so the reason that I'm looking at that is because down the line, eventually Doctor Strange's actor Benedict Cumberbatch is gonna want to step out of this and out of the MCU and retire from acting in the MCU. And so who's gonna take over the reins as Sorcerer Supreme? Well, there he is, Dr. Voodoo. So, I like this. My name is Jericho Drum. They call me Brother Voodoo. What the hell is wrong with you people? Love it. So I don't know where he actually gets the title in this one. So it might not actually be this one. Either way, that panel is super cool to see him pop in like that. So this could be a cameo versus full appearance kind of situation. I mean, this has got the Hood, it's got Hellstrom, it's got all kinds of crazy, awesome things going on in it. This is Bendis, of course. We've got, I think that's Philip Tan. No, Billy Tan did the pencils, Matt Banning on inks, and Justin Ponzer on colors. So that's kind of sad. Justin Ponzer passed away within the last couple years. So this is cool though that his work is forever around in a book. So the next couple are Thunderbolts covers. So we got 77, 79, and 80. Interesting, they're almost like a magazine cover. And so I thought that was kind of interesting, so I picked them up. Nothing like spec-wise reason to pick it up, but interesting that they made covers like that. So now this one, I don't know exactly how this falls into everything with Ahsoka, but this is Star Wars Insider number 103, the collector's cover. And here we have Ahsoka on the cover. You've got Yoda, Anakin, Obi-Wan, And this is when they were introducing the Clone Wars cartoon. And so this is very early depiction of Ahsoka in a magazine. I don't know if it's the first, I don't know if it's just an early one, but the way that they talk in the magazine, I looked through it, sounds like this might be the first time it's mentioned. Maybe it's the second time. I know they talk about Clone Wars briefly, at least in 102. So I don't know if it's her very first, but it's early on and early enough that I figured, let me pick this up because this is pretty cool and Ahsoka's going places. And so along those lines, I picked up this cool cover with Sabine Wren on it. And this one has got Ezra, and Ezra's on this one as well. We've got Chopper here. I'm blanking on his name, but you know, the Rebels characters here. We've got the Inquisitor mentioned here. This one has some comics in it. Both of these do. These aren't the first Star Wars Rebels magazines though. So I believe that was in November, December 2015, and these are July and September of 2016. Still early Rebels depictions though. And it looks like we got a cool like Ezra on Chopper poster and a Hera poster. Let's see, there's a Darth Vader poster. We got Sabine, and again, I'm blanking on his name, but they got a poster too. And I don't know, like this is cool. I'm getting in on the Star Wars hype right now. I'm hyped about it, and starting to pick up some Star Wars stuff that I wouldn't have picked up otherwise. So I don't know. I'm enjoying it though. So now I've got some kind of sorted themed stuff, and as you know, I'm normally like, hey, let me just tell you about my Marvel and my you know, indie comics. Well, I went and picked up Batman number 100 and this cool gatefold thing. The reason I picked that up though, I'm really buying into this Clown Hunter guy. I picked up a couple things and started looking at his story, and I really like it. So I found this. This is his first appearance. This is the 1 in 25 variant. It's clean. It's beautiful. It's a beautiful Jorge Jimenez cover. It was $40. He might have actually had it at a higher price at some point, but it's still sitting on the shelf at this point, and why? I don't understand why it was still there. It's going for more on eBay right now, so I wanted to pick it up because I picked up the regular cover, or maybe the cover B for $96, but these are like the covers to have for these Batman first appearances that have happened since like Punchline came out. I can't get these separated, so I don't know if they were trying to. Oh, wait, here we go. See, at one point he had it for $29.99. Man, I missed out on that. So he knew though it was going for like 60, 70 bucks on eBay, but he was like, hey, 40 bucks. So that was kind of cool. Let's move on to Thanos number 13. This is the 5th printing. Fortunately, there was no 4th printing, which was, you know, obviously that's the one to have. But still, I didn't collect the Thanos series back when it was coming out, and I regret that. And so I figured, let me go back and pick up some of this. So this is the first appearance of the Cosmic Ghost Rider. Yeah. Let's see where he officially first appears. There he is. Beautiful. And of course, it's also the first appearance of God or King Thanos, not God Thanos. He already has God powers. Don't need to make him any stronger. But yeah, so found 13. So that was the 5th printing. Found 14's 5th printing. So that'd be the 2nd appearance of Cosmic Ghost Rider. Super cool. And then this, there's no like story-wise nothing that's going on that like would make you pick this up. But this cover, we see Silver Surfer Black with Thor's hammer here, and that happens in the story. He's holding Thor's hammer. So my thought is, well, what if we see that happen soon in the Thor books? Because we know Silver Surfer Black is there, and maybe this isn't Silver Surfer Black. This is him as the one above all, one below all, one something. I don't remember what exactly. Which is why I have to read this so I can understand. But that's pretty cool too. So this is why I want to read these, because this is really cool things going on. This one, I don't think there's speculation on this at all, but if you're looking for a cover that's got a lot of the young heroes on it, you got Champions number 16 here. And so we got Moon Girl, Devil Dinosaur, we've got Ironheart, we've got the Wasp, we've got Spider-Gwen, we've got Brawn, we've got Joaquin Torres, I think, as the Falcon. We've got Cyclops, Miles Morales, Patriot, Nova. I forget which this one is. She's Locust, maybe? So overall, like, this shows a lot of those new, younger heroes, which I think we're gonna see come into the MCU at some point. Even if it's just on Disney Plus or in cartoons or something, they're gonna start to show up. And so that's, I like that cover for that reason. Following that, I hit the jackpot on the Unstoppable Wasp. So I've got her first appearance here twice. Free Comic Book Day Civil War. So super happy to find some more of these. I have one from when that originally came out, but I want to pick up some to have when she eventually gets her way to the MCU, because we've got all this young Marvel character speculation. She's gonna come eventually. Like, we're gonna see Nadia Pym as the Wasp. It's gotta happen at some point. And then I found the first of her series. This one's got a little bit of an issue back here, but with a press, I can see that being just fine. I'll figure out who I can get that to press, and one day I'm going to actually send out a CGC order. I've got the boxes and everything, working through it, and I just got to figure out how many books I want to send in my first order. Also picked up her issue number 2, just one copy, mainly because she also then has Moon Girl. Where is it? Here. Moon Girl is guest starring in this. And so with that in mind, Moon Girl already is confirmed for an animated series. Maybe Nadia will show up in that. That would be interesting. And this one I couldn't believe that I found. This is the all-new Avengers number 7, the Woman of Power variant. And maybe this is just the original Wasp, and it might be, but it's still a really cool cover. And the Woman of Power variants are actually kind of hard to find now. Back when they came out, I felt like they weren't hard to find, but now if you go looking for them, they're pretty hard to find. And to find, come across it not on eBay, that was the icing on the cake there. Oh yeah, I found another one of these. So 3 more of her first appearance. And now this one, this stack here, they're not in perfect condition. They all feel like maybe they got a little something on them, but hello, Miles. So this is issue number 2. And then we've got issue number 3. Number 4, number 5. Number 6, number 7. Oh yeah, we got the whole first 12 issues except for number 1. Sitting in a box. The store owner didn't know he had them. He was like, hey, you found them. Like, cool. He's like, there's so many books here, I don't know what's here. So whatever you find, hey, cool. Good on you. He's been finding some random stuff that he didn't know was there, and he's catching those, and so he's getting some of that, but he knows there's things out there in his store that are worth something that he unfortunately doesn't have the time to look through everything and find. This is Young Avengers number 11. So I got a Young Avengers theme for the rest of these. That one, nothing significant happens in that, but I'm trying to go back and collect that full series. We've got Young Avengers Present Wiccan and Speed, and Young Avengers Present Stature. So I have the one for Hulkling and I think Patriot, so going back and getting all of these. And lastly, Avengers Prime number 1, and this is the Jurjevec variant. And so that's the guy that did the variant for Ultimate Fallout number 4, which is really popular. I think he did another variant that's super popular, and this is the Young Avengers team right on the cover here. I don't know if I wanted to pay the price exactly that was on this, but it's pretty clean. Maybe there's one spine tick, maybe pressable, but I honestly don't know if there's anything in this story. I don't think the story deals anything with the Young Avengers. Honestly, could not tell you what happens in this story, but this cover is just phenomenal. So that's why I picked that up. I really love this cover, and I really love how it showcases the Young Avengers. This looks like might have been part of a connecting series. We've got a person off screen here. So I'll have to track that down and find out if it was a connecting cover. That is my large haul from the LCS. Lots of cool things going on, and really excited about all of this. So thanks everyone for watching. If you made it to the end of this, hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you haven't, and drop a comment. Let me know what you think. As always, collect what you love. I'm loving this, so see you guys next time.